No, hey, Cookie15 here. Here with my little brother, and well, we doing another coagulation with some people. We doing a TriTip. You know, you never seen a TriTip. You know, it looks something like that. You can see I trimmed the fat off the back, and you know, there's different ways to do it. I went ahead and took the fat off because of what we making later. I'll show you later. You know, if I was just going to eat this meat as is, you know, on a plate, I might leave that on there for flavor, but I'm going to teach you something here. So what I done, I take my tri-tip, I trim that fat off, I got me a little rub here. It's a little homemade rub right there. I'll tell you what's in this. We got some kosher salt, we got some fresh cracked peppercorn. It's actually multicolored peppercorn. Some Cajun spice. I put a little brown sugar in there, light brown sugar. You weren't expecting that, but you'll see later with the recipe why I'm doing it this way. So what we're going to do, we're going to sprinkle that on there. And just rub it in there. They call it a rub because you want to rub it in there. Yeah, get that real good. Yeah. We're going to do the other side. Yeah, get on there real good. Alright. Yeah. Just get it on in there. Get the sides too. You want to get your sides. Yeah. You just put the whole thing in there. Yeah, just kind of rub it in there, you know. One thing about meat, you're gonna notice about, you can see how it's looking there. One thing you're gonna notice about meat is, you know, it can be tough if it ain't cooked right. You know, you want your meat to be tender. You know, you want your meat to be juicy, and well, you gotta cook it right. You know, you gotta cook to the right temperature. You know, you can't overcook it. And another thing to do is kind of, you know, pound it to tenderize it. So what sometimes people will do is they, you know, they kind of pound it. You know, just get all the sides around. I already pounded this one out, so you know, I'm just going to demonstrate for you, but I already took care of it. So, so now I know what we're going to do. We're going to put this on the grill. Now there's a couple different ways you can do this. You know, you can put it on direct heat, you can do indirect heat, you can use a smoker, you know, you use charcoal, you use a gas grill. You know, some people put it in the oven, but we barbecue in here, so here's what I'm gonna do. I got some cherry smoking chips. Now, I soaked them in water. I'm gonna put them in my grill. I'm gonna generate a little smoke. I'm gonna get that cherry wood smoke going. And I'm gonna only heat one side of the grill. I'm going to be doing some indirect heating. You know, there's a reason for that, because some people will sear it. That actually kind of act like a barrier, you know, keeping the smoke out and the flavor out. So we're going to do this slow. I'm going to do it about half hour, and I'm going to flip it. I'm going to do about another half hour. And, you know, and then we're just going to kind of see how it's going. We might turn the heat up a little bit. We might add some more smoking chips. You know, and then at the end, we're probably going to kind of take it over to direct heat for just a little while. You know, kind of like it'll be over here, and then, you know, we'll move it over there. So yeah, so let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna throw a tri-tip on here, and what I've done I kind of got my grates real hot, and I'm going to keep this side of the grill hot. In fact, I might keep this one on a little bit low. But I'm going to keep this side of the grill hot. I'm going to get my smoking chips going, and you know, we're going to kind of create a thing going on here. 30 minutes on this side. We're going to flip it, do another 30 minutes. We're going to kind of check it out, see what I think. And then we're going to probably cook it for about another 30 to 45 minutes, you know, till we get it to the right temperature. And I'll tell you later what that temperature is going to be. I don't want to give you too much, you know, too much too quick, because you know, you ain't going to remember it. All right. Okay, it's been about a half an hour, and so I'm going to kind of gently give her a little flip here, and we're going to go about another half hour. Okay, we back here. Yeah, it's been another half hour, and I'm going to take the temperature here. Now, you got to be really delicate. I don't you know, I don't like to poke it a bunch of times. You know, if you can get away with just poking it one time and time it and it's done, and that's what I've done right here. I wanted this thing to be at least 130 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm slightly above. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off right now. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this on a plate. I'm going to wrap it up in some name brand aluminum foil. Okay, now we're back in the house here. Somebody moved our kitchen and put a couch here, so we put up an operating table, I guess you could say, right here. So we got our tri-tip. Normally I like to cook it to about 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Sometimes I'm in the mood for 130. You know, not everybody likes it that rare. You know, some people complain. I'm trying to come up, you know, compromise here. So, you know, I think I was about 130, 132 degrees. I pull it off the grill. And now immediately I put it in some name brand aluminum foil. Don't get the thin, you know, generic stuff, because it's just going to fall apart on you. Get the good, expensive, thick stuff. But I wrapped it. I wrapped my tri-tip. I'm going to let it sit. Now there's some science behind this. You know, we talked a little bit about the science outside of, you know, whether or not to sear it and, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, indirect, direct, you know, I don't want to go getting all technical again, but what happens is when you cut into this, the juices is going to start flowing. You got to let that meat relax, you know, just let it sit here. The juice is going to come out, but they're going to absorb back into the meat. You're going to have more tender meat. Another thing I like to do is kind of flip it over a little bit, because you see the juices get flowing and you kind of get it back under the other side. So, you know, again, you want to go at least 120 degrees Fahrenheit, you know, 130, 100. You start getting over 140. Yeah, I mean, you know, you want a little pink in there still. You know, you want to keep it tender. And all you got to do is get your thermometer, and, you know, usually they got F and C on there. The F is Fahrenheit, which means America. And the C is, you know, that's centimeters for other people. So, you know, make sure you got it on the right, you know, the right setting, otherwise, you know, it's going to be wrong. So, so while this is sitting for 15 minutes or so, I'll tell you what we're doing here. We ain't going to just eat this tri-tip. We're going to make a sandwich. So what I got here is from my favorite deli, my bakery. I got a big old hoagie bun. I mean, look at the size of that thing. Huh? Big old hoagie bun. And what this is this is a sweet. So, I don't mean Hawaiian, although you could use like a Hawaiian kind of bread. But this is it's a sweet. Cut into that. Oh yeah. Cut on in there. It's like surgery. It's like surgery here. Okay, so I got my sandwich here. Then what I'm going to do, I got some name brand baby Swiss cheese. nice layer on the top portion of the bun. Which we'll start right there. I'm gonna put a nice layer, baby Swiss cheese. Some people like to do provolone. I'll do provolone if I'm doing kind of like a pot roast sandwich. Not this recipe right here. And don't be afraid to put a little extra. I mean, you know, use the whole bag. You get a little more flavor that way. I'll split this up here. Okay. Now we're gonna put this in the oven, 350 degrees. Just long enough for the cheese to melt, the side to kind of get browning. You know, that's what's going to happen there. Now I'm going to take some caramelized onions, and I showed them made already because I want you to see what they look like. I'll move. I don't know. I can't go much more. If I go too much more, yeah, if I go too more, it's going to spill. But you notice they kind of got that little yellowish, kind of brownish to them, kind of caramel color, and that's when they're good. You know, maybe I'll do a recipe one day about, you know, how to make the caramelized onions. But after it's toasted, put the layer of caramelized onions there. Mini sweet peppers. I'm going for the sweet peppers. I mean, you can use bell peppers, you know, different colors. I'm going for the mini sweet. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to slice them thin. I'm going to saute them up with some garlic and some butter. Garlic butter, sweet peppers, caramelized onions, Swiss cheese. We'll take a tri-tip steak here, and we're gonna cut into this here in a few minutes. But get this cleaned up a little bit here. But anyway, we'll cut into this a little bit here, let you kind of see the inside and everything. But this is my steak sandwich. I mean, I got a lot of steak sandwich recipes. This is one of my favorite. You might remember from outside a few minutes ago, salt, pepper, fresh peppercorn, a little bit of brown sugar for sweetness, and some Cajun seasoning. You ain't gotta get crazy. You know, people get into these marinades and seasonings and all these crazy rubs, and I mean, they good, but if you start with some name brand meat, you're just gonna go with the flavor of the meat, you know. So, all right, I'm gonna move the camera up here, and we're gonna cut into this. Okay, I don't know if you can see this too good here, but I'm gonna gently kind of cut in there. Gently kind of cut in there. Oh yeah, yeah. It's there you go. There it is. You know, it's pink. I mean, this is the most I would personally do it myself. I like mine a little more pink. But like I said, I got some other people coming to eat these sandwiches, and you know, we kind of compromise in here and stuff. So, you know, you can see the juices just oozing out of there, and I mean, that's how you do it. That's how you do it right there. So, I'm gonna put this steak sandwich together. We're gonna come back, and we're gonna show you how good it turned out. Okay, we back. There's the sandwich right there. There's a little sampling of the meat. You see the meat there. There's a little sampling of the meat. Sandwich, meat, sandwich. Okay, we back. You know, we kind of showed you the meat there. I saved 2 pieces. You know, so you can kind of see how soft, see how it bends, see how, yeah. Oh. Man. Just melt right in your mouth, kind of. I like that Cajun spice. That light brown sugar, you know, you wasn't expecting that, but you know, this is a sweet steak sandwich. We got our sweet bread, got our sweet mini peppers, sauteed in garlic. Look at that. Lots of caramelized onion. I'll tell you a little something. I made that caramelized onion, I put a little more sugar in there than normally. But, you know, you see it's a good sized sandwich. I mean, it'll leave you fulfilled. But, look at that. Let's dig in here. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, I love steak sandwich. Oh yeah, it's so moist. Everything about it. The bread soft. That's fresh bread from the bakery. Peppers is crisp. You know, these fresh peppers.
Yeah.
Man, look at. I mean, just look at that. See how soft that is. Man, look how soft that is. No, steak, look at this. Man.
Yeah.
We keep going, there ain't nobody else gonna have any. But only we throw a pizza in or something.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's so good, I think I eat the whole thing.
I'm going to.
Man. That Swiss cheese, that baby Swiss. You know, it don't sound like it'd be the right cheese, you know. Don't be fooled. It's good. Oh, man.
Oh, I'm gonna take a huge nap.
Nap. You just got up from a nap.
It was a cat nap.
It's like a bear nap, hibernation. You do realize I've been cooking for like 2.5 hours, right?
No, you haven't.
Man. Ooh. Man, that's good. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me that ain't good. You know you want to bite. Here. Open your mouth. Oh, yeah. You have to make your own. Man.
Oh, the onion.
That's a decent sized sandwich. Tell you that. Don't make them big. You don't need no side items. So that's why you got the onions and the peppers in there, you know.
That's your salad part.
You gotta have your vegetables so you want to be healthy. That caramelized onion, don't skip it. I know what some of you thinking. You're thinking, you know, I'm not a big caramelized onion fan, but
No, it adds to it.
no, you're gonna change your mind when you have it on this sandwich. I tell you that. Whew. Man. Well, folks, there you have it. I mean, don't get any better than that. Yeah, I make a lot of stuff, a lot of recipes.
That's the best.
Oh, yeah. That's what everybody says. But you gotta use fresh ingredients. You gotta use name brand ingredients. It's all in the technique. You know, I mean, just little things like using name brand aluminum foil, so you got a nice thick foil that ain't, you know, splitting open on you and everything. Name brand cheeses. I think baby Swiss is the best way to go here. Man. Well, there you have it, folks. Yeah, we're gonna finish these sandwiches up and maybe get some dessert. Yeah, it's hot outside. You want some ice cream?
Yeah, maybe.
Give me some ice cream. But, well, there you have it. You know, tri-tip. We cooked it. I took it a little step further, make a sandwich out of it. But go watch everybody else's. Go watch everybody else's videos. And, you know, we don't want a coagulation with the, you know, the tri-tip. So, you know, as people's releasing, maybe what we'll do is we'll go down, we'll put the links to everybody else's videos, kind of like we did with the, you know, the grilled cheese. Some people's, you know, some of the same people's involved. Hopefully a little more get involved. But there you have it. It's a good idea they had. You know, I almost passed. I was thinking, nah, you know, I don't know. It's hot outside to be grilling out, but I like to grill out, so. But, okay. You ain't got nothing to say over there?
I'm stuffing my face.
Alright. We're out of here. Cooking 1.5.